Welcome to Thoughtful Disagreements. Thank you so much for choosing to spend your time here with us. In our first episode, we are going to explore what we are trying to accomplish with our podcast, some of our guiding philosophies, and share information about me, your host for Thoughtful Disagreements, Thomas Trapp. Thoughtful Disagreements is our place to ask thought-provoking questions that are designed and intended to encourage two-way discussion on topics that are dividing our society. Through these discussions, we hope to gain a better perspective on the core reasons people feel the way they do, discuss barriers that are keeping people from agreeing on these issues, find common ground and solutions, and encourage the creation of communication channels for revisiting these topics should we find ourselves stuck in a thoughtful disagreement. We use principles of active listening, radical love, and API to guide us in these conversations. Active listening is about giving the person you are talking to your full attention and refraining from thinking about what you are going to say next. Radical love is loving everyone, even those people who hate you. This philosophy does not have to mean that you like the person, but it is rooted in appreciating that all of us as individuals form our opinions and beliefs through our education, family, and the environment in which we are raised. Given that physiological process for forming beliefs is the same for each person, radical love encourages us to see each other as humans first, regardless of our beliefs. And finally, API, which stands for Assume Positive Intent. This means when you observe somebody's actions, you want to assume that they did it with the best of intents and weren't trying to make someone upset. Another way to think about it is that people don't know what they don't know. So to assume that they know what they're doing in your eyes isn't correct is kind of stealing a little bit of their humanity away from them. Our podcast will include some episodes that provide prompts for you to use that start your own discussions, and some episodes where I interview guests for you to hear these principles in action. So to wrap up this episode, let me tell you a little bit more about myself. I've always enjoyed discussing topics that people are passionate about to gain a better understanding of their perspective and asking questions when I see barriers that keep me from being able to adopt their point of view. I hope to use my passion for these types of discussions to help others talk about challenging topics in the hopes of bridging the gaps in our society. Thoughtful Disagreements is looking for guests for our show. If you would like to be a guest on Thoughtful Disagreements, please email us at thoughtfuldisagreements@gmail.com. That's Thoughtful Disagreements, THOUGHTFULDISAGREEMENTS @gmail.com. Please like, comment, and subscribe to our podcast. Thank you again so much for joining us. Until next time.